Oh hey guys, we're in a game between GRo91 and heiir. Heir's playing Forglar Swamp like usual. GRo91's playing Sunderlands like usual. Heiir is rank 73, Gro is rank 46. So we got a Hypnofrog and a Draxar Persecutor out first turn. And a Draxar Marine. Huh. I haven't actually played against Draxar Marines very often, but he does have, oh, I was going to say he has Amphibious, but he doesn't. I thought he did. I thought that was like the whole point, was that he could swim. He's in water right there. What is the deal? Okay, well he gets hunted from Blackhand right there. Damn it. Blackhand. And he's got all these mutations on him, which is pretty cool. Stunning Sweep, Pin Down, all that stuff. Not a bad champion. He's got 7 speed and decent damage. Pin Down, of course, is always good. So heiir moving back with his champions. I like matches on Forsaken Waste map. I feel like they're probably the most even matches. Sometimes I wish that we played every game on Forsaken Waste map, but that would change things a lot. If people knew, they would just run shrine rushes or something stupid like that. The shrine spell presence is pretty long. 10 spaces. Ugh, I don't know. So there's a Swamp Guard Crusher out, and a Kakios. So heiir actually has out 3 limited edition runes right now. Yep. And Draxar Persecutor mutated Tough 2 onto himself. Looks like he's going to... well, he tried to pin down the Swamp Guard Crusher, but he's got 6 defense and resistance physical 1, so it didn't actually do any damage. And pin down is already 50% damage, so he doesn't actually get rooted. So that was a not huge mistake by Gro, but kind of a big deal. Because now heiir can probably, I don't know, he might be able to kill something. Maybe. What's he gonna do? Well, let's see. He can't kill anything. I was being optimistic. Hypnofrog moves in. Probably gonna... Okay, nope. Well, he leaped in and then he moved back. I guess he decided not to do whatever it was he was gonna do. I guess he was gonna spit or something like that. Moves back with Blackhand. Blackhand is way back there. Okay, he moves it back in. I'm not sure he knows what he's doing. He's probably just waiting, trying to take as few hits as possible. But he is way back here. There's a frenzied Pyranid. I've always liked frenzied Pyranids. I remember when they were kind of... like, they were really good when they were first released. They were worth a lot. And then, shortly afterwards, they kind of sucked. And I'm not really sure. I think the revamp made them a lot better. So GRo just moves and doesn't actually deploy anything. Yeah. He stays out of undertow range. Oh, never mind. Undertow is 5 spaces, isn't it? Okay, well, he didn't exactly. I thought he did. Oh, okay, so he can gain amphibious and domain water. So there's a undertow. He uses the trail slime. 2 attacks from Bog Copper Blackhand is going to stun him. Doesn't matter anyway though, because I think he's going to die in 1 hit. Or not 1 hit, sorry. From he's going to die from... Oh yeah, he did die from... I was right. So now what's Swamp Guard Crusher gonna do? He's gonna Crushing Charge into Persecutor and attack once. Of course now he's clamped. Or yeah. This is interesting. 2 clamped champions. Anyway, he's got Draxar Bookburner out, so what that does is he ignorance, or wait, no, suppress knowledge, sorry. So all of Heir's spells are on a 2-turn cooldown. I'd guess that what he's going to do, because GRo has, I'd say, tankier champions out right now than Heir, even though Heir has Swamp Guard Crusher. I guess GRo's just gonna do another Book Burner maybe, and then do a, suppress knowledge again, just keep his spells on cooldown. And then do some book burns, and then do some quickening or something, and I don't know. Just a thought. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of distracted right now. So today is a kind of a big moment in Underdepth's history. Borgas was nerfed today. I'm actually pretty happy with the nerf, except I wish he still had Fire Aura 3. But seriously, everybody who's complaining about it like Borgas wasn't a big deal, I'd just like to say you have no idea what you're talking about. Tidemaster's Bandolier on Swamp Guard Crusher still only does 8 damage. But he does have 7 defense now, so he's taking not much damage. I think he's going to die this turn, actually. I think Swamp Guard Crusher is going to die. Just calling it. Just calling it right now. Borgas, I'd say, was the best rune in Underdepths before today. And I'm talking about including Vothsair Reaver and Deep Elf Fanatic and whatever else people are saying should have been nerfed instead. I mean, people were splitting with Underdepths just to use Borgas. It was a big deal. And I agree with the nerf for the most part. I mean, I cannot tell you... Okay, he uses Book Burn, so no spells are cast for 2 turns. I mean, I won so many games just because of Borgas. Flamethrower, so it looks like Swamp Guard Crusher is going to die. He's charred and flamed. Except inflamed doesn't actually hurt him. Oh wait, he might have 1 HP, I'm not sure. There's a Basilisk Templar. Oh yeah, he's not going to die. Nah. Barely paying attention. There's a Basilisk Templar. This is what happens whenever I cast anyone else's game. I just kind of get to this thing where I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit who wins. So Basilisk Templar. It's really frustrating to play against as Underdepths because he's got immunity fire and immunity magical, And then he's also got a Petrifying Gaze. So basically you can only damage him with physical champions. And in Underdepths, all of our good physical champions are all melee. And so he's got Petrifying Gaze to stop one of them. So basically you need 2 physical melee champions attacking Basilisk Templar, because one of them is going to get Petrifying Gazed, and the other one, I mean, unless it's a boss Heiir Reaver, he can't take on Basilisk Templar one-on-one. So really you need like 3 attack physical champions, or you can just cast Fading Recollection. But then it's like everybody who runs Thunderlands runs Cancel Magic, so you got to be careful there. He's just such a pain in the ass. Seriously. And I've actually seen someone play against Underdepths with an Earthshaker's bracelet on him, which is just, that's just cruel, because then he has immunity to basically all 3 of our damage types. Ugh, anyway. So Heiir trying to kill the Jaxar Persecutor, not quite succeeding. There's a Slick and Buzz. I don't know why he put the Slick and Buzz way the hell over there. It's got Immunity Fire, so Bookburner can't attack him, and Akakios can only attack him with his normal attack. I don't think there's any need to put him way back there. So Black Hand doing some counterattacks, getting killed by Akakios. I mean, I've never really been that impressed by Black Hand, because whenever I played with him, he was fun, but he was difficult to play with, and whenever I played against him, I just usually took him down pretty easy, or I would put some sort of like meaty thing in his face, meaty thing. And just let him beat on that for a while. But I like, you know, unstoppable champions like. So Poison Cone there. I don't know, he's just kind of squishy to me, and like his counterattacks don't really scare me because he has such low damage. But moving on. So Kakios still has got a ton of HP. GRo is doing pretty good this game. I actually think that he's going to win as of right now. As of right now, I think he's going to win. He's got Akakios, Basilisk Templar, Sandstalker Lord, which are 3 really tanky champions, and Jaxar Bookburner. And if there's one thing I know from playing against Foreglass Swamp and playing with Foreglass Swamp, they hate tanky champions like this. They do not do that well. Unless they can, you know, Reverberating Blast or something. And I'm going to guess that GRo is going to put out maybe another Bookburner. Keep spells on cooldown for Heiir. So there's an Ambassador Berkchani. I almost said Salomon Ambassador. Look at all this Immunity Fire. Immunity Fire, Immunity Fire, Immunity Fire. Of course, Akakios doesn't have that. Anyway, he's wandering and blinded, and now he's getting vulnerability poisoned from Choking Stench. Things like that. That's a Tornado that he just cast. Tornado recently got a cost decrease. It used to be... didn't it used to be 50 Nora? And now it's 40, I think. I heard one person on the forums that wanted it to be... he wanted it to be... whoa, he wanted it to be 35 Nora. I was like, seriously? You want it to be 35 Nora? It's like cheaper than any other area of effect spell in the game, basically. And no. But yeah, I remember I'm bad with Thunderlands unless I'm playing like 2v2 Skizik where it's just face roll. But whenever I did, I always ran like one Tornado for just a joke. And because I wanted to have more AoEs than just Firestorm. Remember when everybody used to run that other area of effect spell in Sundered Lands? What was that called? It was the one with the dwarf being like shoved backwards. Draconic Pulse, Fire Pulse. I can't remember. Something pulsed. It was like 40 damage, and it was a targeted spell, and it did damage like going out. Yeah, whatever happened to that? It's gone. Okay. So, we got Akakios blinded by Spit, still wandering around, getting bombed and stuff. I don't think that Heiir is going to be killing these guys. Personally. And there's a poison cloud. Akakios is going to wander through. He's still blinded. I think he's going to be able to kill Akakios. Unless GRo somehow kills the frenzied Pyramid. And there's an Undertow, so Undertow is going to shove Basilisk Templar into the poisonous fumes. And he's got 2 attacks from frenzied Pyramid. And he's transfiguring. Huh. So, oh, Basilisk Templar is dead. Interesting. Akakios can move again. He's got Dragon God Staff. And then what's he gonna do here? So he does a Flame Strike. And an attack, and Frenzied Pyramid has 12 HP. What are you doing? I hope you can kill it. Because otherwise, he's going to kill you. I was anticipating maybe a quickening for that second attack, but I guess not. Oh, a Metamagic Backlash kills the Frenzied Pyramid. Metamagic Backlash used to be pretty popular because there were so many aspects and things with charges out. It's kind of decreased in popularity a little bit, but it's still a good spell. Look at that mud. Mud didn't used to look like that. It was just like a brown square. Is that new? I haven't seen that mud. It's like moving. Pretty cool. So Poison Cone actually reveals the Sandstalker Lord and hits all of GRo's champions. He can, Dreadwing Potion kills the Akakios. Of course, now he does a Roar of the Fallen on all of Heir's champions. So he leaps in with Avatar, I guess to get the globes. Yeah. And, So we got Ambassador Berkshire moving in. Should have done his attack before Akakios died, so he wouldn't have gotten the debuff, but in this way, I think Heiir is definitely winning. Now, I didn't think that he could earlier, but GRo made some weird decisions, and then there was that Flood Poisonous Fumes turn where he just like basically one-turned the Basilisk Templar, and Akakios kind of became screwed. So, and there's a Tide Master, so he's definitely winning right now. If GRo can outlast him, I think that he could possibly win. But I don't really see that happening, honestly. Because, you know, Heiir is getting 20 less Nora per turn now from the Transfigure. And And there's a Bone Splitter Maul on Sandstalker lore. He doesn't execute. And I guess maybe he's deciding whether to cast a spell like Quickening or Draconic Benediction. Okay, well, I guess not. Because he attacked Hypnofrog with 15 damage, and oh, okay, he's gonna kill Hypnofrog, but he'll have 2 champions with Wandering. It's enough to kill it, and so now he's got 2 melee champs basically with Wandering. Because I don't really consider 3 range. I think 3 range might as well be considered melee. So he drowns the Sandstalker Lord. There's no way he's coming back now. Yeah, and then he's got Slick and Buzz coming in with Immunity Fire, Attack Fire. There's just no way. And then, you know, Wandering. He can't do anything. He's screwed because Slick and Buzz is just going to kill him next turn. He does a Book Burn. Book Burn used to be 5 AP, I think, and now it's 2. Which is good. And actually indirectly buffed Northern Cross Templar from Heinford's Stronghold. Which is kind of funny because he really did not need a buff, but he got one anyway. I actually really like the Northern Cross Templar. Like, I don't feel overwhelmed when I'm playing against him, and I don't feel like he's too weak when I'm playing with him. So I think that that's an example of a good champion that I don't find infuriating to play against, but he's still a solid champion, you know? I don't know what it is about him. I mean, I know he has 6 defense, and, you know, he's cheap, and he has pummel, and things like that, but I think he's a well-designed champion, because he has some, he's fun to use, he's kind of a challenge to take down, but not so much where you think it's impossible, like with other Iron Fist Stronghold champions. I like him. And I don't like Iron Fist Stronghold champions, so that should tell you something. Now that side note is done, I mean, GRo's basically lost. Yeah, he suicided the Book Burner through the poisonous fumes. I guess there wasn't really much else to do. He could have let it die, but what upgrades does Tidemaster have? Surge Boghopper 1 and Tidal Wave or High Tide? Which one is base? Tidal Wave's base, right? High Tide is the upgrade. So I guess those are the 2 ones he chose. Usually when I play Tidemaster, which is often, don't want to talk like I'm an expert or something. Aaron knows better than me when it comes to Boulevard Swamp. I would think High Tide and Bolden would be good. Like right now, I mean you would get buff from Persecutor, but anyway. So Burke Shawnee attacking the Persecutor. GRo pretty much stands no chance of winning this. I can't see him fighting off these guys. Tidemaster's Bandolier. He equips the Tidemaster's Bandolier after attacking. Kind of weird. Maybe he just forgot about it. People give other people too much grief for the moves that they make in this game sometimes. So there's another Draxar morph. Because there's so many things to remember, and honestly it's hard to remember all of them. And there's not a player in this game that doesn't make mistakes. And there's not a player in this game that doesn't make stupid mistakes either. I mean, I've seen Riverwrath make dumb mistakes. I've seen Tiny Dragon make dumb mistakes. I've seen Sinwind. I've seen Shazara. I've seen, you know, you name it. There's never been a player, you know, K-Thanks. There's never been a player that's been flawless. And it looks like Air's going for the Shrine Rush here. If he has a Torton Land Cannon or something, I think he can take it down. Because I don't think 4 attacks from the Tidemaster will be quite enough. Maybe I'm wrong though. 2/3 damage there is 8, so that's 16. Yeah, it's not enough. Oh, it does 10 damage. I'm an idiot. Oh, he got a... Oh, because... Wait. Oh, Neuromancer's a bog hopper. I always forget that. I always think Neuromancer is a Furk. But he's just a bog hopper with a Furk mask. That's weird. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.